Okay, so this video is a little different. For weeks now, I've been working on a project that I believe will have an impact on midterms. Now, I know that you get a barrage of emails and texts begging for donations for candidates and super PACs, but I wanted to come up with a way to help that was a little less stale, and I think I landed on something here. I partnered with Knocking Point Wines to produce a new wine, a rosé, called Codify Rosé. The profits will go to an amazing organization called Field Team 6, which works harder than anyone out there to register Democratic voters in key battleground states and districts. The link to buy the wine is right here on the upper corner of this screen. And just to give you an idea of how much I trust and value the work of Field Team 6, I have my own voter registration fund, the Don't Be a Mitch Fund, which has raised over $1 million, and still I've opted to go for Field Team 6 here. Why? Because I know how efficiently they work, I know how cost effectively they work, and I know that they're in exactly the right districts getting exactly the right voters. In the 2020 cycle, they helped register over 1.5 million Democratic voters in swing states, and their cost per voter was $1.50. $1.50. If you know me, you know that I'm careful about the organizations that I partner with. This is an organization that I trust, and your support will never go further than it can right now, with voter registration deadlines looming over the next few weeks. This is when it counts. So if you're looking for a way to make sure that your donation matters, this is it. Now, I named the wine Codify Rosé because the only way we're going to codify Roe into law and once again protect a woman's right to a safe and legal abortion in the United States is if we show up between now and November 8th and hold our majority in the House and expand our Senate majority by 2 seats. This is our shot. We don't know if we'll have control of all 3 bodies at any point in the near future, so we have to get this done now. But it's not going to be easy. Every pickup opportunity in the Senate is on a knife's edge, including the races in Ohio, Wisconsin, North Carolina, Florida, and even Pennsylvania, which was just downgraded to a toss-up just this week. And that's to say nothing of those seats that we still have to hold, including Arizona, New Hampshire, Georgia, and Nevada. And the House is even more precarious, considering Republicans only need to net 5 seats to flip control. According to 538, the GOP has a 69% chance of doing exactly that, which means that we have to get in front of every single voter in these states and districts, make sure they're registered, and make sure they know exactly what's at stake in this election. And what's at stake, first and foremost, is reproductive rights. If we hold on to and expand our majorities, we can codify Roe. But if we lose our majorities, then Republicans will introduce a nationwide ban on abortion. That means that even those folks in safe blue states like California and New York will be at risk. And that's not just me fear-mongering, they've literally broadcast it. Just weeks ago, Lindsey Graham introduced a nationwide ban on abortion and promised that if Republicans take control, they'll bring it up for a vote. And of course, we've got President Biden who would veto any abortion ban that made it that far. But what if Republicans win the presidency in 2024? What if Republicans use the majority that they gained in 2022 to refuse to certify any win that isn't for a Republican in 2024? I know this phrase is overused, and I wouldn't use it now if I didn't mean it, but this is the most important election of our lifetimes. And the impacts from what happens this November are going to be felt for years. So if you're looking to help and you want your money to go the farthest possible, then grab a bottle or 2 of Codify Rosé. It will take a few weeks to ship, but the donation gets transferred immediately, meaning the same day. So click the link right here on this screen or check out the link on BrianTylerCohen.com in the post description, grab some wine, and help register voters so we can codify Roe for good.